the Hilltop Girl Podcast.
What's up? My name is DAstarr, aka The Messenger from Greenville, South Carolina. I'm 38. I've been rapping since like I was 14, as the song go. Since like early 90s or the mid 90s, like 98.
90s, yeah.
I didn't really start getting into it until like later on, 2004, 2009.
Okay.
That's when I met my partner, and we became a group. And ever since then, we just been going on and just doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
where do you normally perform at?
so we started performing like back in 2012 back home in Greenville. We was at we did a performance at the Gathering Spot. It's a little nightclub at the time. Like at that time, I was and I keep it real. I was rapping like worldly. I was doing like music like anybody else would. I was just rapping
Street
about
music.
Yeah, I was doing the club music. The
Yeah,
street.
just so
I'm
people
talking
know,
about the battle.
also is a great Christian rapper.
Yeah.
Clean lyrics hit the soul where they supposed to.
Yeah.
I was listening to it, I felt it immediately when he came up. I already knew he was a spitter.
That shocked me. I was like, wait, hold on. But you know, we've been doing our thing we've been a group for a while. It's actually three of us. Me,
It's
him,
three?
and it's another guy. We call him Quay. But before Quavo, you know, the rapper Quavo.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago, but we call him Kair. But he's also with us too. Shout out to him.
Awesome. He's here?
Nah, he's not
Okay.
here. He's back home. Circumstances, family.
Understood.
But we actually call ourselves the Black Diamond Squad. But you know, as a Christian artist, I always just been independent on my own. But I also been with them. You know, he got me involved with it, so it was like, yeah. But we've been doing it for a while, since '09, like I said, and we've been running it since. And then it kind of break away with a little bit. You know, family get involved and stuff start happening. You can't really be around each other, see each other. You can't really talk to each other that much because you got family to deal with in business. So it was hard to do music anymore. But me and him, my boy Young Mac, we just kept going and going and going.
Kept
We
grinding.
haven't stopped sitting. So yeah, that's really about what was going on. And
I got a question for you before we end. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
in the next 5 years, I would say I want to be somewhere expanding with my career, to be honest with you. But like I was telling my partner, I want my own ministry. Because
That's what I was wondering.
I want to start my own ministry.
Yep.
And, you know, I want to continue to do my music, but I want to do my music through my ministry through my music. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I want to reach people, because my mission is to reach souls and to get souls saved and bring them to Him, because it's all about Him more than anything. You feel me? It ain't
You on the right path.
It's not about.
You on the right path.
It ain't about all the glamour, fame, fortune, none of that. I don't care about any of that. I just want to bring people to Christ.
Yeah.
To His glory. You know what I'm saying? Anything else don't even matter, man. That's the honest truth. And make sure, but I still want to feel my family.
I know.
good,
You gotta take care of your family.
I
Yeah.
still want to
But
take care
God
of
will
my
provide
yes,
for those
He
that
will.
do His
Yes,
work.
He will. He will provide. Like, and that's definitely one of my goals in life, is to become something. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this thing for a long time, but I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that I'm doing it for the right reasons, not just for the wrong reasons. To show the right path, to put people on the right path instead of the wrong path. But I know everybody has their moments and days, because we human.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just how it is. But God always forgive, and you can always come back to Him no matter what you've done wrong.
I got a question before we finish. Could you tell people where they can find you and your music?
You can find me on all streaming platforms. I got United Masters. You can find me on Instagram, djohnson0726. My rap name is DAstarr, DAstarr. You can find me on Facebook, Daryl G Johnson. That's DARYAL G Johnson. Snapchat, Daryl Johnson, and TikTok, DJohn37. If you need my number, I give it to you too. Hey, 864. No, I ain't gonna do it.
Hey, you good? I appreciate you. Thank you for being on the Hilltop Glove
appreciate
Podcast,
you, bro.
brother.
Thank you, bro.
This is DJ and What with the Hilltop Glove Podcast. We're at an excellent networking event today, and I'm speaking with
Genesis McNeil.
Excellent. Speak up a little bit. You gotta be a little loud today because we got some music playing.
Got you. Genesis McNeil.
Excellent. What is it that you do?
Well, currently I'm the author of a children's book. I'm a first-time children's book author of What Will I Be Today, and it's currently sold on Amazon.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa,
yes.
whoa. What's the name of the book?
What Will I Be Today?
All right, and
So-
what does it encompass?
Sold on Amazon. So my inspiration was my daughter. My daughter's name is Harmony, so she's the character of the book currently. And it's all about for kids, especially black girls, dreaming, exploring all of the possibilities, careers they can be. It's all about, just giving them that confidence early on, so they can have the potential and want to be all that they can be. It's great out here. It's hard out here for these kids these days. So for kids to look at themselves in books and see that I can do that, it can be me, I'm all for it.
Man, that's dope. That's super dope.
Thank you.
Are you from Columbia?
I am. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to AC Flora.
Say it again.
Went to AC Flora, go Falcons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. I have to ask you this. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your goal?
In 5 years, honestly, I consider myself the owner of my own nonprofit organization, youth outreach program here in Columbia, South Carolina. I want to give back to the youth primarily where I come from in my neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You've been thinking about this for a while, huh?
I have. So I have things in play. Even though I started my first book, it's the first book to come. I've already finished my manuscript for the second one. I just wanted to see where things were going to pop up with the first one. I've really received great reviews thus far.
Excellent. All right, so I got to let you tell people where can they find you, your book, and if they want to book you or have you come on their show, how would they do that?
Absolutely. So, like I said, my name is Genesis McNeil, but on Facebook you can find me at Genesis Noel. That's GENESIS, Noel, Noel. And the book is entitled What Will I Be Today by me, Genesis McNeil, on Amazon.
Excellent. Is there anything else you want to say before you depart?
No, I'm just glad to have you here with me today, just to express things as far as my book is concerned. And much respect and blessings to you on your podcast and things to come.
Same to you. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
You have a blessed one. Thank you for joining the Hilltop Glove Podcast. Hey, this is DJ and What, and we're live from the most popular podcast networking event here over on Two Notch Road. And I am joined by
Dope boy D. Birch,
Hey.
CEO, Birch Fan Records.
I appreciate you joining us here at the Hilltop Glove Podcast table. Would you tell our audience a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Well, I run a record label where I'm co-CEO with my sister, Shay Birch. Artist development right now, really marketing, promoting, helping artists get, exposure, getting their careers on track, teaching them how to be professional artists is basically not just, rapping and putting music out, but doing it professionally.
Actual A&R.
Yeah, get them some real money, registering your music so you own your music, putting campaigns behind it so that you can touch platforms. I done did World Star, No Jumper, Off the Porch. I have been an artist myself, so I have done been through the routes, to know the routes. So now I just try to give back. I work with a group right now called 843 Mile. We mostly in the PD area.
Where at in the PD area?
Around Marion County.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Wait, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
I'm
where
going to
we
give you this. We got to get you on the top. Guess where we from?
Where y'all from?
Marion County.
Stop lying.
You better stop playing with it. Jonica
Okay.
Middle School.
Okay,
what you talking about, bro? This made my
Miss
day.
Turkey, Mr. McFadden, all
This made
them
my
right
day.
there. Yeah.
How did you get here? How did you hear about this?
Oh, well, me and Most Popular, when I first met her, she was building a podcast, so I was like, okay, I'm going to help you build a podcast. So we had a lot of talks and endeavors. Her career grew, my career grew, and we just stay in contact with each other. When we throw events, we always network, help support each other to try to build brands up.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, I got to ask you this. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Music-wise, just to keep it on that tip, I'd be probably negotiating a lot of deals for different artists.
Doing business.
Yes,
Doing the business.
yes.
I appreciate it. That's
Negotiating
appreciated
deals,
thing.
yeah.
The fact that you said A&R and you knew what an A&R was and what they're supposed to do is amazing. That's amazing. Most people don't even know what that's a real thing and it's necessary.
Yes, it's necessary. You got to have the whole total packages. people don't even understand like the marketing. They don't even understand that this game is a gimmick, and you got to be able to put the gimmick together and push the gimmick.
Yep.
And then you got to take that gimmick and turn it into some money.
Yep, exactly.
So it got to be a business at the end of the day. Like whether you dealing with Universal or you dealing with Navy Federal, both of them got some money.
That's
you
true.
feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
Navy Federal give it to you quicker than Universal will.
Preach.
Do you know how to work the music into a business to take it to Navy Federal and get them to back your catalog?
Yo, speaking to that mic, you gotta say that to that mic, because I want that. No, that was dope. We gotta have you on the show for real.
That's a fact.
We gotta have you on the full episode. But before I get off, before we finish up, could you tell our guests where they could find you, how they can get in contact with you if they're in need of your services or if they want to hear your music?
Well, on Instagram, I mostly mainly be on that. It's Birch Fan Records with the underscore. You'll see my off the porch picture up there. And you see any one of my artists or my cousins from Gino843 to Carolina J to Ant-Man to Trip 5. You catch any one of them performing, then I'm somewhere in the midst behind the scene.
Word.
Or either Holly Boy, he's shooting the camera, so I'm anyway.
Word. Well, I appreciate you being on the Hilltop Love Podcast today.
No, I appreciate y'all.
Before you leave, I'm going to get your Instagram information, but it's been a blessing.
Yes.
This is DJ Anwell with the Hilltop Glove Podcast. We're at the most popular podcast networking event, and I have the pleasure of speaking with
Mr. Smith, a.k.a. Boss Money. What's happening?
Ain't too much, man. Thank you for blessing the mic today.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, man. Thank y'all for having me, brother.
Could you tell our audience a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Mr. Smith, Boss Money is entrepreneur, man. TLE entrepreneur, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a heating air company, got a liquor store, got a chicken farm.
Really?
I DJ, got an entertainment company. We do music, we songwriting, we do it all, man. You know what I'm talking about? We get to it every day, 7 days a week, man.
What? All right.
Yeah,
I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
Gotta do it.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself expanding all the businesses I have now. I just want to grow them, I ain't gonna say rapidly, but I want to grow them to the point where I can position like all my nieces, nephews, you know,
generational
family,
wealth.
Yeah, so I can have them line up to where they already can just drop in and run these businesses and get in where they fit in. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from right here, Carolina, man.
Excellent. Where do you go to school?
Upstate.
Upstate?
You know, Lawrence, Clinton area. You know what I mean?
Word.
And I've been here in Columbia for a minute, you know, being Chuck time. Yeah, you know, that's why I claim the whole SC, man.
You've been everywhere.
I just claim it all, man.
I appreciate that.
Yep,
no, I'll tell you, I like that. I like that a lot because
Yeah.
I tell people anything that's good for the state is good for all. So wherever you get it, as long as you're getting it the right way,
right.
blessings.
Blessings. That's right, man.
What advice do you have to give to our guests who are entrepreneurs or artists that are seeking to make themselves more profitable?
My advice to anybody that's trying to do anything, I would just tell them, seek God first and let Him tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Seek God, and He'll show you what you need to be doing. Because, see, we think we know what we're supposed to be doing, but we don't.
No, we don't.
And once you go to Him and get permission, then He'll show you your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing.
Money.
You know money. So that's how it worked for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And it's been working well. Do you have a large family?
I'm the only boy as far as like out of my sisters. You know what I'm saying? But I got 3 sisters and myself.
Okay.
But I definitely have a large family. Like,
I was wondering because the way you're talking, right,
crazy.
it's giving me that you have a large family.
Large family.
Because you have family values.
I got 6.
You understand
nieces and
generational
nephews,
wealth.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? From one sister.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? From one sister. So yeah, I got a large
So you
family.
see the importance of group economics.
Yeah, man.
I can tell.
And not only that, but you know, you just got to educate them and set them up to win. You don't want to set them up to fail. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Like social media set them up to fail, man. You got to guide these kids, man. You got to guide. You really need to guide your culture. You got to guide your community. It ain't even the kids, man. Like you got to guide the culture.
Because the culture touched the kids.
Culture lost, bro.
Yep. Yes, it is.
2 lost in the sauce. You feel me?
Hey,
so, yeah.
I need to get you. We need to get you on a long form episode.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time. I don't want to take too much of it, but tell folks where they can find you and how they can get in contact with you if they need to.
Listen, Mr. Smith, aka Boss Money, all platforms, any social media, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you got going on. Mr. Smith, aka Boss Money, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get this business done. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk.
Let's be an inspiration.
Yes, sir.
Let's encourage, man.
Man, well, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all tag me in this right here.
Please, yeah, we got to tag you. Blessings.
Blessings, my
Yes,
brother.
sir. Thanks so
To the
much.
next
Have a good
level.
one. Hey, what's going on? It's DJ and What with the Hilltop Glove Podcast. We're at the most popular podcast networking event. I have the pleasure of speaking with
Black Phoenix.
excellent Miss Black Phoenix is here with us. We're going to chit-chat a little bit. If you could just tell our audience, what is it that you do?
I do everything.
I believe it.
I do everything.
I
I
believe
do
it.
everything. I am a model. I'm printed. I'm international.
Ooh.
I'm a brand ambassador for like 4 brands. I'm a teacher.
Wow. Wait, when do you do it? Whoa.
I'm a mom.
Whoa.
I'm a wife.
Whoa.
I'm in a social club.
Whoa.
I'm in a sorority.
And you also make more hours of the day from scratch?
Yes. Yes. I think it comes from them hours I'm supposed to be asleep.
Oh, my Lord. So
Yes.
you go round the clock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa. I got to ask this. All right. What's your sorority?
I'm a Zeta.
Go ahead. Y'all Zetas do be nice. Y'all the sweetest. They are the sweetest. My fault. I have a bunch of family members. They Deltas. They can be angry to hear that part. But y'all do be the sweetest. I ain't going to lie. Y'all the sweetest. What is your 5-year
truth is the truth.
goal?
My what?
What is your 5-year goal?
My 5-year goal in life.
Yeah.
My 5-year goal in life right now is I want to get signed to an agency.
Okay.
Like, I'm doing a lot. I kind of want to get paid for some of the
I
stuff
was about
I'm doing.
to ask, yes.
I have 3 babies,
Aw.
and I'm going to assume they're going to need more stuff.
You know they keep growing. They get
They
expensive.
keep growing. They have
Yeah.
school. They have activities.
Yeah.
You know, so we have a house. You know, I want to keep adding to the house.
Do you live here locally?
Yes, I do. I'm right off Piney Grove.
Okay.
So I'm in Columbia. But I model a lot in North Carolina.
All right.
So I'm in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Atlanta. And like I said, I'm international. I modeled in Mexico.
Yo, how is that?
It was crazy.
Why?
It was because we were on a boat.
On a boat.
We were on a boat. It was my first cruise.
Okay.
And I could feel every move that boat was making.
Do you have bad sea legs?
Apparently.
Oh Lord, did you take some Dramamine?
I did. It
Okay.
didn't work.
Oh gosh.
It did not work, but you could not tell when I was on that runway.
You was hitting it.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am. I like you. You are together, girl. I like this. So to our guests, right, our audience that listen to our show, one of the big things we do are explain ways in which you can seek success with as much as you do. And this is one of our biggest questions. How do you manage your time?
With a calendar.
Oh, I like that. A little pragmatic stuff. So you use a real physical calendar, or do you also digitize it?
It's on my phone.
Go ahead with your bad self.
It's on my phone. We have a shared calendar, me and my husband.
I do too with my wife.
Because we do so much. So
Yes.
I'm like, 'cause I was writing it on a whiteboard, and I was
Yeah.
like, you're not reading this board. So
That's what happens. Yep.
he's always on his phone. So
Yep.
it's an app called Time Tree.
Time tree.
Yeah, so whenever either one of us puts something on the calendar, it automatically pops up for the other person.
Dope.
So I write everything down, or I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, I believe you.
I write everything down, and you have to do that. You have to be motivated within yourself. You have
Yes.
to have the willpower, and when it gets hard, you just have to tell yourself to keep going because it's going to get hard. You're going to get tired. I get very tired. Like I said, I have 3 children. I have a full-time job. I'm pretty much modeling full-time.
How do you teach? I just had my fault. I got to get that in before. How do you teach?
Well, that's my job. That's my job.
You go in with the same energy every day?
No.
I love the honesty. Thank you.
No,
Because
I do
our
not. But I
guests-
go in with a plan.
Yes.
Like if I'm tired,
we're going to find a way through it.
yes.
See?
And the days that I'm not, we do a lot.
Our audience has to hear this because I always like to tell them that the people that they see that are successful, they don't always have 110 days, 110% days. Some days it's 65%, but we balance it out.
Yeah.
You give a little bit more on days that you can, and it ends up
Exactly.
meeting up at 100%.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I like to hear that. You're a very honest, truthful person. I can tell you don't
That's the
bull.
only way to be.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the only way to be.
Do you have anything you would like to tell our audience about yourself outside of what I've asked before you give your social medias?
I think I've told almost.
You got
everything.
anything upcoming?
Anything? I do have a show, Mental Health Awareness, next weekend.
What's the date and the time?
June 28th, Sanford, South Carolina, 2 p.m.
Awesome. Is there a charge to get in?
Yes, there is. When I give my social, you could DM me. I'll give you the ticket information because we are selling tickets.
Okay.
But, mental health is so prevalent, and I just love the fact that people are actually paying attention to it now.
Yes.
So it's this show means a lot to me.
Oh, okay.
We've all look as much as I do.
Yeah, you got to have some good mental health.
Exactly.
Come on.
And this show is promoting good mental health or mental health awareness because some you don't know what's going on and you find out too late.
That's true. Well, could you share how people can get in contact with you or how they could see your products or services?
Yes, you can contact me on Facebook, Black Phoenix the model, Instagram, Black_Phoenix _the model. You have to put the periods in there or I'm not going to pop up.
Period.
I am on TikTok. It's under Tony Blue 7 though.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony Blue 7, for my Zetas. I love blue. That's my favorite color.
I'm about to say, I see them glasses. I see the frames. Now, where do they contact you about the tickets? Which location do they need to go to?
Facebook.
Okay.
The flyer is up with the ticket information on it, or you can just contact me directly.
Before you leave, I want you to stop my brother Skip and give him the information so that we can go ahead. This is DJ Anwell with the Hilltop Glove Podcast. We're at the most popular podcast networking event, and I had the pleasure of speaking with
Mahogany Blonde.
Excellent. Give them a little volume because I'm worried about them.
Mahogany Blonde.
Perfect. Now, before I begin, would you be able to tell our audience a little bit about what it is that you do and why are you here today?
Well, I am a plus-size model. I've been modeling for about 10 years.
Wow.
I think it's been about 9 or 10 years. I've been everywhere to model. I've even modeled at Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut. So
that's where we're from, New Haven, all day. Stand up.
I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland.
What? Maryland. Yeah. Say it again. Maryland.
Yeah, be more stand up. Yes, I went to Benedict College.
Wow.
Yeah. I went to Benedict College, 99 to 2003, where I got my bachelor's in social work.
Dope.
Yeah. And I do mental health counseling. I link people to different resources in the community, and I'm very community oriented. Just last month, I put on a mental health awareness festival.
Okay.
We had over 230 people there.
Wow, where was it at?
It was in Camden. I live in Camden.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm here. I have one son. He's 15, and he's awesome. He actually just performed at Carnegie Hall with 300 other kids. I'm from all over the world, so yes.
Now you live locally, I would assume.
I live in Camden.
All
Yeah,
right,
right
so
down
you
the
make
street.
the drive.
Yeah.
I appreciate you making the drive.
Yeah.
I really do.
Anything for my girl.
Yeah. Now, who is it? How are you? How did you get involved with this? Who are you in contact with?
Well, again, I've been modeling for a while.
Okay.
So when people see me and they want me to come out and show out, I usually come and support. I came to support Nunu. That's my girl, and I check in on her and see how she doing, and she asked me to come, and I said, I got you, girl. So Mahogany will come out of retirement.
Hey. Well, I've been asked this question. Obviously, I've been asking this all day. But where do you want to be in 5 years?
Where do I want to be in 5 years? Lord have mercy.
I always like asking you that question because anybody can have a 5 year
plan. That's hard when you're older.
I know, that's why I still wanted to ask you.
So that's hard when you're older.
Yeah.
5 years. Enjoying life to the fullest.
That's what I wanted to hear.
That's the main thing, and that's our problem now. We don't enjoy.
No.
And just enjoy life. By that time, my son will be off to college, and I just want to travel. Well, I do that now, but I can travel minus paying for 2 people.
That's what I would see. There's a reason. See, you got a plan in 5 years.
Yes.
To travel.
Yes. But that's really about it, and get my Porsche that I want.
Okay.
When he goes off to college, I'm getting my Porsche.
That's your gift. That's a sending gift. Yep. Send off gift.
Because I just bought a pickup truck, but I really bought it for him.
Oh, he's a lucky boy. Lucky boy. Question: where have you been in the world that you would like to go back to?
I would say I don't really have a place that I would like to go back to because I go to the Bahamas every year.
Okay.
I've been to Jamaica. But it's places where I want to try to go. Like
Give
my
me
next
one.
place is I want to go to Paris.
Ooh.
I'm looking at that. Probably when my son graduates, that's going to be his trip.
Gotcha. You gonna take him with you?
Yeah, that's his trip.
You
that's
a good
his senior
mama.
trip.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
spoiled. That boy spoiled.
Well, when you have straight A's,
He gets it.
he gets it. Straight
earning
A's,
it.
and he knows, and he's actually an upper bound at Benedict.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, trio programs. I was a
Yeah.
trio program alumni.
Yeah. And he's on the marching band, jazz band, concert band. He sings and he acts.
Wow.
So he's a triple threat, just like his mother.
I'm about to say you raised an excellent child.
He get it from his mother.
Excellent.
So
Well-
I'm here and I'm always open for contacts. Mahogany Blonde is my Instagram.
I didn't even have
and
to
my
ask.
Facebook. I got you.
Go ahead, sister. Oh, that makes me feel good. Well, I mean, is there any tips or advice you would like to give to our audience before you depart?
One tip is stay true to yourself. Learn who you are if you don't, and own it.
Dang, I ain't gonna say no more than that. I appreciate the DJ and our esteemed guests.
Mahogany Blonde.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're at the most popular podcast networking event, and I have the pleasure of speaking with
Colors of Network, man. Shit.
Yo.
Charleston, stand up.
Shout it out, man. We're so happy that we ran into them today, man. Yo, you don't know who you know until you run into somebody outside.
Crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's a small world.
Yeah.
I want you to tell folks, especially that listen to our podcast, what is it that you do?
I'm an artist. I try to put them down from the beginning. I'm an artist. I'm a former manager and founder of award-winning, 5-time award-winning label, Long Time Coming Entertainment. Also, podcast, Those Who Watch Radio, 13 years running, 16-time award-winning. Other Side podcast. Well, let me shout out my co-host on there. Let me
Go
not
ahead,
do it
shout
right.
him out.
Yeah, I'm saying Those Who Watch Radio. Shout out to Rock Fame and Jay Brown.
Yup.
Other Side podcast. Shout out to Jay Brown, DJ Classy C. 17 star. She was over one of these right there. 17 star. Ali Shaman.
Yup.
And Food Talk podcast. Shout out to Aria the Model and J Vibe. You know, Meeting the Bosses. There's so many people I'm gonna mess up. So there's a lot of people from Columbia in that. But yeah, shout out to Meeting the Bosses. And Full Circle podcast with me and my sister Deidre coming soon. And then we got the
Awesome.
Meeting of the Minds as well.
Shout it out.
Networking event, artist showcase. We got one tomorrow. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Dorchester Road, Jungle's Bar and Grill.
Yep.
Feature artist Trillion Cutter, feature model Peachy Boo. You see that? Y'all better
I
come up
see it.
here.
Yo, you better be
They're
there.
hosted by a headliner who is now the owner, the CEO of Long Time Coming Entertainment,
Word.
Rock Fame, and Rainbow Vixen. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come out, Jungle Bar and Grill. If y'all can't make this one, I know it's short notice. I'm a realist.
Yup.
The next one we got July 13th.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's the media edition. So I'm gonna hit everybody that's at the circuit
Please
and see if
do.
they want to come. I don't know if we can set
Please
no
do.
tables though, but at least get on the microphone and speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's basically me right there. Yeah, man, just having a blast.
Man, y'all don't realize how much this guy does, but hey, could you tell our guests what advice you would have for them if they're interested in creating podcast/interview type radio?
Have tunnel vision and don't listen to the naysayers, because people go. I always remember that line in the Will Smith movie with his son. Goddamn. What was it called? Oh my God.
One with Jaden when he was all broke up.
The old movie with Will Smith and his son.
With
He
Jaden
played-
when he was little.
And they were little. I can't remember the name of it.
And he was like on his last $5, he had to give it away to the guy who's trying to make it as a businessman.
The one. But anyway, that
Yes.
movie. The Will
Yeah.
Smith and his son, and they was poor.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, I couldn't get it out. Pursuit of Happiness. But yeah, when he said the line about people gonna tell you that you can't do something because they're afraid they can't do it. So yeah, so just, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just keep pushing. If you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. Because you hear people's stories, they be left field. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy, even though that's not a good example these days, he started off as, an intern. Look how he became before, he went
He
crazy
became
with
the
the money.
baby oil salesman of America.
Before he had the problems, but all the people's careers he changed.
No, you're right. You're
Maze,
right.
Black
You're right.
Rob.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Loon.
right.
He, because of all the other stuff, business-wise, he was
doing
put
his
people
thing.
on.
Yeah.
Biggie,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I'm just saying, he started as an intern.
That's
and
true.
he got fired because he was too ambitious. And look what look how he look before the
For
last
the
3
stuff,
years.
Yeah. It was good. It was rocking.
Yeah.
And then,
you know what I'm saying?
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I want to live off some of this, whether it's the podcast, whether it's the event, with you know what I'm saying, meeting the minds, whether it's being an artist, being an A&R, because I do A&R now, like bring people to the label now. Just want to be able to live off it, financially success. I want meeting the minds to be the Apollo of Charleston, South Carolina.
Wow.
I want these podcasts to be Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying,
Joe Budden.
Breakfast Club. So my goal is to take everything to the next level. Long time coming entertainment to be like Rock Nation. So that's my goal with everything. Just to take it to where my daughter also models and acts. She's 9, so to eventually she can just slide right in there and be like,
have a spot.
So just create that financial, that longevity.
Awesome. And another question for you: can you tell our guests, our audience, where they can find you?
Okay.
What your socials are?
Okay.
How to get in contact with you?
The easiest thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give my number. Just don't call me after 10. I'm a happily married man. 843-530-0064. Again, 843-530-0064. Colors of Network, man. Shoot me a text. Book you on the podcasts. Get you to come speak at the Meeting of the Minds. There's so much different platforms, network with you, tell you about other stuff. I don't gatekeep. So if I know about something, whether it's something to do directly with me or whatever, I'm going to be like, hey, it's like this one of the young men is performing today. Met him yesterday Saturday at June. That was yesterday. Was that Thursday. God dang. Yeah, days flying. Met him Thursday at a Juneteenth event. And I told him about this, and he's performing today.
Word.
So, just, if I can help you anyway, I'm not going to hurt you.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
we're going to have you
y'all,
on a little
man.
long pit, and then we're going to get on your podcast,
come on,
too.
you
You better
get
know
on.
it. We coming down to the Chuck.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Yeah, boy.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Awesome. Thank you. This is DJ Anwell with the Hilltop Glove Podcast. We're at the most popular podcast network event, and I have the pleasure of speaking with
the Total Care Package, and that's Kair.
What? Go ahead with your bad
You heard
self.
it.
I ain't
You
messing
heard
with
it.
that. I ain't messing with that.
Okay.
Well, could you tell our audience a little bit about yourself? What is it that you do?
Well, every day I'm a home health aide, and I work part-time because, in the society, you got to have a little extra.
True.
So as far as my passions, sing, model, photography, like just loving art and culture. So I feel like modeling gives me a chance to show others what they can be capable of.
Awesome. And do you live locally?
I do. I live in Columbia.
Okay, go ahead, Columbia. Stand up. Did you go to high school here?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chesterfield.
What? How'd you get here?
It's an hour and a half away. And for those that don't know, they're going to be like, Chesterfield?
Yeah, I know they are.
Like 45 minutes out of Florence, Darlington, South Carolina.
Yeah, we know that area. That's what I said. When you say you got to tell people, because they act like they don't know what it is. I'm like, come on, you rode by it. You rode by it before.
I'd be surprised when they do.
Yep. Big question for you. This is the question I've been asking everybody today.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see more publications. I
Okay.
see more calendars. I don't know if I want to go back into the contract deal.
Yeah.
Working with individuals is what I'm focused on. So in the next 5 years, I see myself working with photographers. And what I want to do is I want to come in and be the muse to what they want to create through their artistry and art.
Go ahead.
You never know what masterpiece may come out.
You're right. At least you know what you want to do. That's the main point. That's why I'm asking this question of everybody today. It doesn't matter who you are, what it is that you do. What advice would you have for our audience about those who have a daytime gig but also want to balance it with something that is their love?
Well, I mean, honestly, time off. You can put it any way you want. The money, you're always going to need the money.
Yeah.
And if you are not there anymore, they replace you. So
Preach.
you got to care for yourself.
Preach.
So at the same time, what I say is you need a mental day. So look up the events, look at the practices, and just schedule those days off. Take time to do something that could encourage you or something that you love.
I like that. That was pragmatic. That's what people need to hear. That's so simple, but people don't even think about using that time for themselves.
Yes.
And they'll take PTO and throw it away. Come on. Well, before I get off, with you, I want you to be able to tell folks, if you can, where can they find you on social media, or can they contact you for your services?
Okay, so social media, Facebook and IG is the same. The total is Kair package. And as far as phone number to contact me, is 843. And I forgot it that quick. Y'all see that?
Go back.
6885. There you go. Rewind it over that hiccup, okay?
Well, I appreciate you so much. Are you modeling today?
I am.
Excellent. So we'll get to see you walk soon.
Yes, we have the gala theme, Met Gala theme. So,
what's the theme? You can't tell us. You can't
we
tell
are.
us. Okay, I was about to say you
That's
can't
all
tell
I
us.
can give you.
You can't tell us yet.
Who we are. That's all I can give you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us.
You too.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a blessed one.
Do you cat go podcast?